Hey there guys, it's John here and welcome to part 3 of the Q&A where I answer anything and everything that you guys asked. So let's just get started. John, can you do parkour? Does that answer your question? No, I cannot. Okay, let's continue on here. I'm going to give you 3 names and you can organize them. F1, I think that means penetrate 1, kill 1, or marry 1. Jennifer Aniston, Cameron Diaz, Natalie Portman. I'd marry Natalie Portman, kill Cameron Diaz, and bang Jennifer Aniston. Do you think 9/11 was an inside job? Yes. Too many coincidences. I've watched a lot of videos on it. Too many convenient things, and you need a symbol to go to war. You don't just go to war because, hey guys, do you guys want to go to war? Society, do you want to go? Of course we don't. We don't want to go to war, but you have to give people a symbol to scare them into saying yes and supporting it. So that's what it was. I mean, look at every other war. Pearl Harbor, the Gulf of Tonkin. That's why we went to Vietnam. What is your favorite YouTube channel? I watch quite a few different YouTube channels. Not all movie related, but I watch. Who do I watch? Right now I'm watching Twin Muscle Workout a lot. These two guys that just sit there and shoot the shit about working out. I watch them a lot. Also, I like to watch Red Letter Media. I like to watch his stuff a lot. Let's see here. Some more questions. I'm out of breath from that little flip on the bed. Do you want a Bronx Tale on Blu-ray? I guess if it was cheap enough, I'd check it out on Blu-ray. Am I dying to have it? Not really. What are your thoughts on illegal downloading? From a legal standpoint, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Do whatever you want. But for me, downloading movies, no matter how good the quality is or the file size is, they still look compressed, and you can still see a lot of digital noise on them. I mean, even at the best downloaded movies, they just don't look as good. I'd rather have them straight from the optical disc. I need perfect quality when I watch movies. Are you a virgin? No, let's see. Yeah, when I was 16, I lost that. And within a few days, I could drive. See, as soon as I could drive, that's when I got rid of that. It was just, you know what I mean? Because usually I was used to being on AOL at night and girls being like, hey, John, come over. And I was like, I don't want to ride my bike through the snow to come to your house. And it just was never convenient, even though I did a few times. But then, you know how that works, how women are. They talk a big game, but when you get there. What is your favorite fast food chain restaurant? What is your favorite pizza chain? Pizza chain, I'd say Pizza Hut, maybe Papa John's. Favorite fast food? Over the last few years, I gave up a lot of. I mean, I still go to McDonald's every now and then and all that. But I like going like Panda Express or Chick-fil-A, places like that. That's my preference for kind of like a fast food type. If John Travolta offered you $10,000 to give him a massage, would you? I would give John Travolta $10,000. Or I'm sorry, I would give John Travolta a hand job for $10,000. What are you talking about? For $10,000, I think they should make a show. What would John do for $10,000? And you're just gonna see me doing everything. Like they can't say one thing I wouldn't do. I also love movies and would like to start reviewing. Do you have any tips for me to get started? Just watch the guys who just watch people who are big on the movie reviews, the people who get the most views, and just take what they're doing and try to make it better. And be unique. Don't just do something everybody else is doing. Try to find something that's odd and weird. Do you guys look at that? Wait. Yeah, right there. You see that garbage can? It's full of tissues. I have a stuffy nose and I've been blowing my nose for the last 2.5 weeks. That's all tissues, and that's some chocolate milk and that's a Mountain Dew. Yeah, just be different. I have a weird self-deprecating humor. I'm weird and bizarre, and I don't stick to formats. I don't just sit there and review the movie. I'll jump off topic and talk about like a spider crawling across the floor for 5 minutes. Also, do good lighting, do good audio. Nobody wants to watch a movie reviewer who's sitting there in the dark. I don't really consider myself a movie reviewer, more of a film enthusiast, but have good lighting, good audio, do good edits, quick to the point, funny, just good luck to you, my good sir. Good luck to you. Um, what if you nuked Tiny Todd? Tiny Todd's indestructible, and you guys just don't understand that. He's almost a god amongst men. He's watching us right now. If life was like Toy Story and toys came to life, Tiny would think you were psychotic. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Tiny Todd is actually, for you people that don't know, Tiny Todd's that skeleton sitting right there. Tiny Todd is actually a descendant or a relative of some sort to Woody from Toy Story. They're about the same height. He's just in skeleton structure. So we've had long talks about that. Okay. If you had your own comedy special or music concert, what would you call it? Come Flick It with John. I don't know. Flick Fappin' in the Wind. What is your opinion on aspect ratios? 178 or 235. 178 is it's literally 5:31 in the morning. 178 is a full screen, a full widescreen. So that's usually like when your widescreen TV doesn't have black bars on it, but it's not stretched, it's filling in perfectly. 235 is when it has the black bars. I think for some movies the black bars are necessary to add that cinematic touch, but in my opinion I prefer 178 just because it is technically widescreen and I don't have the damn black bars, so I feel like the movie's more in my face, especially for like action movies or comedies. But for epicness, drama, I think the black bar for the extra widescreen is, I don't know, it just makes it feel more like a movie. Did you ever meet Crazy Jason? No, we were trying to work something out sometime this summer. Are you related to Mark Hoppus from Blink-182? Do you have a speech impediment? Yes, I do. Are you related to Mark Hoppus from Blink-182? You look and sound like him. No, I'm not related to him, and if I was related to him, I would exploit that, and you'd probably see him in a few of my videos. If you could do it with any celebrity, who would that be? I've answered like 18 times, and I'll answer it one more time. I'm going to say like Amber Heard, maybe off the top of my head. I know she's a lesbian, but that's okay. A guy's got a dream. Do you ever want to be a movie director? If you do, what kind of movies would you make? Michael Bay style? No, I wouldn't make Michael Bay style movies. Though I slightly enjoy them sometimes. I would like to be. Have you ever seen Point Break? That's directed by Catherine Bigelow, and I like that style. It's kind of gritty. It's kind of raw. At times there's steady shots. At other times it's very, very guerrilla style tactics. Just jumping out of the plane with the camera and holding it, or the chase scene where the cameraman is trying to use a steady cam and chase him down the alleyways. I like it when movies make you feel like you're there, and other times when they feel like a movie. So I guess like a Catherine Bigelow style from Point Break would be my style. What is your favorite animal? I like sharks because they prey on the weak. What is your favorite class at school, and what were you best at? I was really good at bullshitting my way through school. If I didn't know something, I would just sit there and talk like I knew everything about it, and I'd just go off subject, kind of like I do my videos. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I just ramble on, and it itch my nose a lot. But in school, I took speech class, and I turned out to be very, very good at speech class, especially, speech debate. It was debate that I was good at. I was in there with a whole bunch of other teenagers. They didn't know what the hell they were doing, and he come up with a subject, talk about why you think, what was the topic? I'm trying to think of the topic. why do you think teen pregnancy is okay? And that was like the topic or whatever. And I just sat there and blabber on and on and on. And it was fun. It was fun to argue with people. Let's go to the next page here. Okay. Tiny Todd is a bad motherfucker. You bet your ass he is. What do you think will be a better film, The Avengers or The Dark Knight Rises? The Avengers will make more money, but The Dark Knight Rises will be a better film in every sense of the way. You see, the Avengers was a good comic book movie. You know, it was a good action movie. But The Dark Knight Rises will be a good film. How's that for you? Anyways, this is Trent Hollywood number 13... Oh, he gave me his phone number. Okay, Trent, if I call you, what will we talk about? Give me some information on that. John, are you up? Awake? Got a sec for a huge fan type friend? I'm awake right now, man. Can you mention Awesome Movies 99 in your video? Awesome Movies 99. And what are your top 5 favorite zombie movies of all time? Night of the Living Dead. What the hell am I thinking? Night of the Living Dead. Dawn of the Dead. Also, I like Dawn of the Dead, the remake. I really enjoyed that remake by Zack Snyder. I think he did a damn good job. Day of the Dead's also really good. What's another zombie movie here? I think that... 1, 2, 3... That was 4. I think that'll just have to do. I think that will just have to do. All the Resident Evil movies suck dick, though. Have you seen Leon the Professional? Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. The full version. I believe I've watched the full version, yeah. What do you do for a living? I already answered that. Let's see. What is the name of the driver from Drive? I call him blonde-haired, socially awkward. That's what I call him. Are you Batman? I wish. In my fantasies, I am. What are your top 5 favorite actors, directors? I like Leonardo DiCaprio. I like Tom Hanks, Russell Crowe, Tom Hardy, Christian Bale. Directors, Christopher Nolan, Steven Spielberg, James Cameron. I didn't do 5, but, you know, you got the point, right? If you were Dr. Manhattan, would you walk around naked or wear clothes? No, my big blue cock would swing all over the place. If I was Dr. Manhattan with that big glowing genital area, everybody would see it. And then it would cause cancer. You guys remember, because people said that his radiation caused people cancer? Okay, what is your overall opinion on Tim Burton's movies? Tim Burton movies have gotten a little bit stale to me. I was never... I'm not a fan of his movies nowadays. I really am not. I think his style was just... It gets very obtrusive to me. Yeah, I mean, I love Tim Burton. I love Beetlejuice. You know, the few Batman movies that he made. But Tim Burton, after that, just... Visually, he's a good director. Visually, he knows how to make a shot. But storytelling-wise... Lately, not a big fan. Have you seen Cabin in the Woods? Not yet. Do you film all... What the fuck am I doing here? Where am I at? By the way, would you make one of those Blockbuster to see this summer videos? Okay, I made a video last year on my other channel. I talked about movies to go see this summer. You know what? I feel like I'm a little too late anyway. You know, we're in June. No, I'm not, but... I'm not going to make one of them, so sorry. I should have, though. That was a good idea. What is your favorite European film? Favorite European film? Off the top of my head, and this isn't going to be like the best European movie, but I like Layer Cake. Directed by Matthew Vaughn. Do you like Dragon Ball Z? I know nothing about Dragon Ball Z at all. What are your views on the 2005 movie The Weatherman starring Nicolas Cage? I seen it once. I was actually kind of bored by it. I prefer his 2005 movie Lord of War. Or was that 2004? That was 2005. Lord of War, Nicolas Cage. Gotta see that. You are hundreds of miles away from help. I left out a word in my... What the fuck? Come on now. Okay, here's his question. It's very long. Let's say you went camping with your best friend in the entire world, and you were in the middle of nowhere and hundreds of miles away from any kind of help. Now, this is a matter of life and death, but let's say your friend is male and is bit by a poisonous snake on the penis. Would I suck out the poison? Okay. You know, he is my friend, and I do anything for my friends. Would I suck out the poison? Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, I would. But that guy, my friend, is going to have to make me a promise before I do so. One, he owes me everything. The title to his car, the deed to his house, everything. Everything of his is mine now. That would be the agreement. And he can never tell anybody. Do you like Dream Theater? And if yes, what is your favorite song? Dream Theater. Dream Theater is a metal band. I've actually heard of them once. I've heard of them once. I don't have a favorite song. I'm not super familiar with them. I've heard of them just one or two times. But now I might check them out. I'll go check them out after I'm done recording. How's that? Do you wear the Batman mask in the shower? Yes, but I'm not going to tell you what I do. A lot of sadness occurs. I'm usually in the fetal position, crying with the water running against me. Your campaign seems to have the momentum of a runaway freight train. Why are you so popular? I'm not popular, man. I'm just a little blip of shit on YouTube. That's all I am. Okay? But I'm glad people watch me, I'll be honest. If you're watching now, thanks. I appreciate it. Maybe one day. One day I will have 1 million subscribers. And a wife who cheats on me because she found a better, younger, handsome man. Okay. If you could own any prop from any movie, what would it be? I would own the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Give me the fucking DeLorean. I'm done. I'll live in it too. What is your favorite YouTube channel besides yours? So many YouTube channels. I watch so many people. I really do. There's some people I watch that probably would never think. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so many people I watch that it would probably surprise you. You know. I watch a whole bunch of people that talk about Blu-rays. I watch movie reviewers. You know, I watch people who get 10 views or 10,000 views. You know, and I look up a lot of odd things on YouTube too. I'm always looking up the most odd, obscene things. I watch Film Riot a lot. I watch Cool Duder every now and then. What is your favorite action, comedy, horror, drama, and romance movies? Favorite action movie, I guess T2. Comedy movie would be, I think Superbad always stuck with me as like the most, comedy movie wise, it was the most I had in common with. Horror film, Nightmare on Elm Street. Drama, Shawshank Redemption. Romance movies, I don't know, Pretty Woman. What would it sound like if Forrest Gump got into an argument with Clint Eastwood about who would play Batman in future movies? It would probably go something like this. Mr. Eastwood, Mr. Eastwood, ice cream, Mr. Eastwood. Do you know what it's like not to have any legs, zipperhead? Sorry, I don't know. Maybe something like that. Well, wait. About who should play Batman. That was a bad example, wasn't it? Let's just keep going. Favorite YouTube poops. If you don't have one, I recommend Misadventures of Skooks. Okay. If you could have dinner with a dictator from any point in history, who would it be? Where would you eat at? I would eat with Joseph Stalin at Red Lobster. Don't ask questions. That's all I'm going to give you. If you had a choice, would you rather act in a movie or do a voice for a character in a cartoon? I don't think I have the best voice for a character in a cartoon. You know, I don't really have one of those voices that stand out too bad. But I like to act in a movie. Yeah, sure. I'd like to do some kind of little shit cameo in some kind of movie. What do you think about the trailer for Agora? I'm not aware of it. Agora. I don't know what movie that is. How did you become a hero? In Vietnam, I killed a few people. with a flamethrower. It would, I don't even consider myself a hero for it. I'm just a guy doing his job for his country. Why did I just go to killing people in Vietnam? I was actually going to say I killed children in Vietnam, but let's just keep moving. It's late. I'm sorry. What was the best day of your life? The day I got my driver's license. That was freedom. I remember getting in my car. I ran into school. I was like, fuck everybody. I don't got to listen to you. I could drive, bitch. And then I told my friends. I think I actually walked into the classroom that they were in, and I just kind of I sneaked over. I was like, I got my driver's license, dude. After school, meet me in the parking lot. Oh, hell yeah. And then all we did is drive around. Like, nothing cool happened. We just drove around. Could you recommend a movie, perchance? I'll tell you what. Go on to my other channel. Watch my top 20 movies of all time video. 20 movies, there you go. Recommendation, I give you 100 reasons why each one's good. Watch The Warriors. That's a good movie. Have you watched Bridesmaids yet? Yeah, I put Bridesmaids... No, I didn't. I was going to put it in my top 10 movies of 2011. I don't think I did, though. But yeah, it's a good comedy. And definitely a movie like you can watch with your girlfriend because she'll watch it too. Who's your... I already answered that. Are you in college? I graduated college with an associate's degree in graphic design. I did some freelance work with it. I worked at a marketing company for like a year, but I haven't really pursued it in a while. So I did get an associate's degree from college. The Avengers vs. The Dark Knight. Which movie to you is going to be better? I think The Dark Knight Rises. I mean, just the trailers of The Dark Knight Rises to me are better than the Avengers movie. And that's not saying I did. I gave the Avengers movie an A in my review. I think it was great. But I think The Dark Knight Rises just, that to me is like I die to see that movie. Goodfellas or Casino? I like Casino better than Goodfellas. I think the pacing in the movie's better. I think I like the character that De Niro plays in the movie. I like the concept of the whole casino in the 1950s and 60s. Sharon Stone in that movie wearing go-go boots. I don't need to say anything else. What kind of HD TV do you have? I have an plasma 50-inch 1080p. The model number's on the back. It's somewhere. I bought the TV for like only $500 on a sale at Sears like a year or two ago. I would like to own a 70-inch plasma TV, and I think I have plans. I have a lady friend, and we actually might coincide one day together in the same house. It could be months from now, but I made the promise to myself I will get a new credit card and I will buy a 70-inch plasma TV. And that's my phone shutting off for no apparent reason. Shut the fuck up. Okay. What do you think of Oliver Stone's new movie, Savages? Can't believe the kid from Kick-Ass is in it. I don't know anything about the movie Savages, other than I've heard that it was coming. I like the kid from Kick-Ass. I forget his name, but I think he's good. I think I like him as an actor. My favorite Oliver Stone movie would be JFK, though. I know you didn't ask that, but I really like JFK. Conspiracy theories. What is Tiny Todd's favorite hobby? He likes to sit on the shelf a lot and watch me. How many Blu-rays do you have, playa? I don't know. 300 something? Maybe 300 something? The thing is, I traded, like just a few weeks ago, I traded in like 9 Blu-rays. So I traded them in and get rid of them all the time and buy something I want. What's your favorite movie of 2012 so far? I'd say The Avengers was probably my favorite so far, but I'm going to say 21 Jump Street is my second favorite movie so far. That movie really surprised me. It was really funny. I enjoyed it. I seen it twice in the theater. It just was fucking hilarious, man. 21 Jump Street was a big surprise, and I liked that. If you could go back and remake any movie, what would it be? See, to go back and remake a movie that I'd care enough to remake, it'd have to be a good movie. Like, I'd like to remake a slightly good movie. Just because I like it so much, I'd like to add my little thing onto it. Um, you know, a bad movie I like to see remade is Mario Brothers. I'd like to see a super epic Mario Brothers movie, like cool special effects, everything. Just take me away into, you know, Mario World. Take me there, and I want to see it epically done. So, remake the Super Mario Brothers. What is your favorite YouTube? I kind of answered that. Could you please do a Robert De Niro impression from Taxi Driver? That's my impression of Robert. But here's another impression from Taxi Driver. Hey, hey, you see that window up there? No, not that one, stupid. The other one. Yeah, that window. That's my wife up there. But you know what? That's not my apartment. You know who lives there? And then he talks about, you ever see what a 32 can do to a woman? You know what I'm talking about. Can you raise your eyebrow like Roger Moore? How did your Blu-ray movie addiction start? You know, it started by just wanting to watch the perfect quality film at home. You know, and Blu-rays offer that. They offer perfect picture quality. Well, not perfect, but pretty damn close. And, you know, compare those to DVD, it's just like night and day. What other hobbies do you have besides watching movies and playing games? I hardly play video games. Back like 2 years ago, yeah, I liked video games, but now I don't even play them anymore. And watching movies, I'm lucky if I get the time to watch one movie a week. I've been finding myself having to watch this. I spread out 2 nights. Like, I watch half of the movie one night and the other half the next night. Like, I'm always busy. Like, I wish I wasn't. I wish I could watch a movie every night. I just don't have the time. Other hobbies, though, I like to design things. Like, even for YouTube. YouTube right now is my biggest hobby. I mean, I always try to make graphics. I always try to do a lot of special effects in my video edits. And another hobby I used to have was bowling. I used to draw a lot. Those are my main hobbies, I guess, right now. Another big hobby I have is working out. I started working out, and that's another big... I love going to the gym. I love sweating. I love perspiring. I love looking at the 45-year-old women over there working out, but they're looking good. Like, I'm trying to go over and work out beside them and look at them. Hey, you guys like young guys? You know, sometimes they smile at me. I don't know. If you were a cartoon character, what would your name and personality be? A cartoon character. I would just be Beavis. No, I'd be Butthead. I'd be Butthead from Beavis and Butthead. But, I don't know, maybe like, maybe a really asshole, gloomy guy, kind of character who's full of his own shit. And he'd look like, he'd have a studding jaw, big white teeth, and he'd have a little gel in his hair. Okay. Why don't you answer any of my questions, Johnny boy? I am answering your question. See, I answered that question. I read it. Is there more to life than just banging strippers and snorting coke off their asses? Absolutely not. Marvel or DC Comics? I like... Only because DC has Batman, that's why I'm a DC guy, but I think Marvel has more to work with, but... But film-wise, they don't always give me what I need, except for the Avengers. Jesus. Do you prefer big tits or a big ass on a chick? Please answer both. I like the, that's hard to say. It's hard to say. I'm a very, like, long as there's just enough up here, I'm okay. I don't need to, like, I like big, they're fun to look at, but when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, I don't know what to do with it all. So, just mediocre, as long as it looks even and proportionate, I'm fine. Who would win in a fight? Fully grown alpha male silverback gorilla or can I read? No, I cannot. Fully grown alpha male silverback gorilla or fully grown alpha male grizzly bear? The grizzly bear would win. Only because I don't think gorillas are meat eaters. They're vegetarians, and the grizzly is fucking hungry. He's gonna eat that motherfucker. And plus, he has the claws, and I think grizzly is way more than a gorilla, possibly, maybe. And if anybody knows the answer to that question, why don't you tell me down below in the comments? Would you want to work in the movie industry? Of course, I'd love to do anything. I mean, I'd love to bring coffee to the director. Haha, nice fear enactment. Anyway, do you think Annie Hathaway, Anne Hathaway will do a good job as Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises, or try too hard like she did in one day? I think from what I've seen in the clips of Anne Hathaway and the Dark Knight Rises trailers, I think she's doing she's kind of being reminiscent of the 1960s Catwoman, you know, kind of very flirtatious, and kind of like she's playing both sides, it looks like, so far. But no, I think I'm happy with her. I think she's got the look. She's kind of being kind of fun with the character, and she's also kind of being serious. I think she'll be okay with it. I'm happy with who they picked to play Catwoman, and she looks the part. I mean, give her that much at least, right? I mean, sure, Charlize Theron would have been great or something along those lines, but when I'm seeing the way I'm seeing Catwoman in the trailers presented, she kind of looks playful. And I don't think like a really super serious actress like Charlize Theron would have pulled off what the lines that she's doing in the trailers. Am I rambling on too much? I feel like I am. Okay. Have you compared yourself to Johnny from the Karate Kid? Oh, you've compared yourself to Johnny in the Karate Kid in the past. So do you consider yourself an upper-class white boy prick who likes to bully twigs? Like, was Johnny's character after all? You do what Master Sensei says. No, I don't consider myself an upper-class white kid. No, I say Johnny from the Karate Kid, not in that sense, but in the sense that he was a douchebag. Is that fair enough? Okay, so I'm making fun of myself. What are your favorite cult classic movies from 70s, 80s? 70s and 80s. That's a lot of thinking. I would have to think about that for a minute. I mean, I like all the classics from the 80s, I don't even consider cult classics, like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Like, I feel like that's a blockbuster film, you know? Or from the 70s. Now, from the 70s, I'm going to say The Warriors. Even though that did pretty good in the box office, but The Warriors was one of my favorite. I think in the early 80s, a movie called Bad Boys came out starring Sean Penn. That's another one of my favorite cult classics not many people know about. If you could be any character from the Goonies, who would it be and why? I would be the... I'd be the Asian kid, because I always like making booby traps. What camera and editing software do you use to make videos? Okay, this is going to be the last question. I use a Sony HDR XR160. This is my camera. This is what it looks like. See? I'll show you, show you the magic here. Look at the magic. See? I use Pinnacle and Movie Windows Maker. I do the rough edits in Windows Movie Maker, and then I go into Pinnacle to do like the graphics and stuff like that, and convert it to 720p so it uploads quicker to YouTube, blah, blah, blah. But that's where I do all those. So Pinnacle sucks. I don't recommend it to anybody. It is simple to use, but it's glitchy as hell. It breaks all the time. There's so many little things in there that are just stupid that make it harder to edit. So I definitely need a Mac. I'll put it that way. Okay, I think I'm going to end it right there. What the hell page am I on? I'm on page 13 out of... I don't even know where we got. Page 13 out of... Come on. Still going here. Just hang with me as I click through the pages, because I want to see how many more I have left. Jesus, help me. Okay. There's more than I thought. Hang on. How are you guys doing, huh? Why don't you let me know down in the comments. How the hell are you? Okay, I'm on page 13 of 40. I'm going to have to go quicker next time. We need more rope, Wilson. Okay, alright. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This was only part 3. Plenty more parts to come, I assure you. Take comfort in this. And I'll let you guys know something. When I hear people do Q&As and they're doing them, I like to listen to them. Like, I'll just turn the audio on, and then I'll, like, go about my own shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Do you guys do that? I do. Anyway, thanks for watching, and check out my last video or my next video. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. I did a video about dreams. Yeah, about my dream I had. If it's not up yet, it will be, okay? Okay. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. And check out part 2 if you haven't got a chance. Some good stuff there. Thanks. Thanks for everybody who asked. I'm going to go. I'm going to shut the hell up. Okay, bye.